If you live on your own, then please watch this video at your own discretion. And even if you do live with other people, please watch this video with caution. This is a true crime case which demonstrates the importance of always checking under your bed for any monsters. Before we get into the story, if you are new here, my name is Antonia. I do all type of reaction, lifestyle and travel content, so if that is a bit of you, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. In 2012, a young woman was on the phone to her boyfriend. She drops the phone and the phone falls underneath her bed. Now, I have a recreation of the scene of what actually happened, and I will talk you through all the facts that happened as it went through. This is a recreation of the scene where the girlfriend is on the phone to her boyfriend. She drops the phone. To help demonstrate the scene, you can see as she reaches for the phone and notices that a man is underneath her bed and he's in like a fetal position. So she decides to say that she's going to go and take a shower and runs into the bathroom. You can see the man there. She goes in the bathroom, locks the door, turns on the shower, and then she climbs out the window so she can go to the other side of the street. She then rings the police and asks the police to come. The police obviously then arrive and say that they got him. Safe to go back into your house now. She said, was he hard onto my bed? No, when we entered your property, he was standing outside the bathroom. He was waiting for her to come out. And according to the report, he had a knife in his hand and he was ready to attack her as soon as she come out the door. Now, I don't think I would have had the brain capacity to even think of running into the bathroom. I probably would have attempted to run out the house, but I think it was the safest thing that she did. And she was also so lucky that his back was to her when she obviously went underneath the bed. I'm surprised he didn't spin round and try and grab her there, but maybe he hoped that she didn't see him. And as I said, this is a real life story. This actually happened in 2012. Now, obviously, I know when I'm saying checking under your bed, I mean just being cautious, having a house alarm, your windows locked, your doors locked, just to feel extra safe. I mean, unfortunately, there is absolute Looney Tunes in the world and they could come and do that to you. And this isn't me trying to instill fear into you, but I remember scrolling through TikTok and this popped up on my phone at 1 in the morning. I was literally in bed and I was so panicked. It took me ages to settle down because I was like, oh my God, that's actually petrifying. That couple was obviously amazing doing a recreation of what it looked like. Obviously, they weren't the real victims and the perpetrator in that crime. But obviously, living on my own, I wanted to ensure that everyone else takes that into consideration because sometimes we can get relaxed, especially when we've lived in the same house for a certain amount of time. We have a relaxed neighbourhood. I live in a lovely place, I'm not going to lie, and I love my house. I love where it is, and I have lovely neighbours. But there still takes one person to come and disrupt that whole situation. And it could be the exact same for you. So whether you need to get a Ring doorbell or Ring cameras, which I've got both, I definitely would recommend getting a house alarm system. This obviously isn't sponsored for any of that, but it was just what helped me when I moved in and lived on my own because I think it's a big transition. I always lived with family and I never lived on my own before, but there is scary things like that in the world and them things can happen. So it's just something for you to take into consideration and just be cautious of when it's true crime out there. Or even something like having an escape plan, because as I said, I don't think I would have thought to go into my bathroom and climb out the window. And I think it depends where you live as well. Obviously, my bathroom's on the second floor, so for me to climb out the bathroom window would probably cause murder. But even having an escape plan, knowing how you can get out the house and having multiple ways so that if anything like that ever did happen, you've already rooted in your own head how you would deal with that. When you go to evacuation, when you're in work and you have fire evacuations, you know what rules and procedures that you need to follow. Kind of do that for yourself. I know it sounds silly, but just having that safety procedure and being extra cautious, there's nothing wrong with that. It's better to be safe than sorry. As her escape plan of going into the bathroom, turning a shower on, climbing out the window, that literally saved her life. As she opened that door, he was literally waiting with a knife at the other side of it. As I said, I pray to all the gods that this never ever happens to you, but it's just a warning to stay vigilant, be cautious, always be safe, and never sorry. But that is all we're going to be reacting to today. I've kept it short and sweet. I didn't want it to be too long. It was just a punchy, here's a story that I've seen and I wanted to share it with you because it's, again, petrifying that these things happen in the world. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you know any other true crime that you want us to react to or discuss, please comment them down below. Really hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a lovely morning, afternoon or evening, wherever the damn dickens you are. And yeah, hope to see you in the next one. But for now, bye bye bye.